Okay, I don't think this is going to be a Homebrew Wednesday. I think this is actually going to be a just the blog entry. So I'm sitting down at camp waiting for the youngin to finish playing in the lake in the sand before we head back to town. So let's turn this camera around. I'll show you the lake and I'll do the blog entry. Okay, yeah, here's my boat. We were out today. We caught some fish. Boy caught bigger fish than me, which will happen from time to time. Of course, Daddy probably hooked all the fish, but he reeled in bigger fish than I reeled in. My ego can take it. What I'm going to talk about here is the conditioning that I'm going to do on the 3-gallon batch. I'm bottling. And I was going to consider doing batch conditioning, but since I'm going to be very careful when I'm siphoning into my bottling bucket, and I'm not going to get every last drop, because I want it as clean as it can be, because I'm going to submit it. I think here's the plan. I did the math. I won't tell you the math numbers because I don't have them with me, but I took the math numbers for the carbonation that I wanted, whatever that is. I think it's 2.43. That's, first style, American pails. And so go dead center on that. There's a variance there, so that helps. That makes that work. That's enough of the lake here. Let's turn this back around. We don't care if we're dead on that number or we're a little over, a little under. What we do want very much is we would like to be the same in every bottle. And so what I did is I found out the number, whatever it is, like I said, 2.43, and then I calculated how much priming sugar, dextrose, because that's what I'll use corn sugar, to batch 3 gallons. And I don't remember exactly how many ounces that was. It's 2.7 or I don't know. I don't know the number. I have it written down. Obviously, I don't have it written down. Okay. But whatever that number is, I'm going to take 8 ounces of water and heat it up and mix that sugar into it. So that if you took that water and divided it by 32, which is how many 12-ounce bottles there are in 3 gallons, those numbers worked perfect. That's why I thought that was a good way to go. There's no way I'm going to have 32 bottles. I'm not going to have 3 gallons. It's a 3-gallon batch. It's a 3-gallon bottle. It's, there's no way it's going to be 3 gallons. So I should have more than enough. But the math then works out. Then it's like 7.4 mils. I have a syringe. I have a tiny little syringe that'll do 7.4 mils. And the plan, I think, what I will do is I will just bottle it all and just loose cap and just put the caps on them. When I'm bottling, I have my bottles all ready and I have my caps just sitting in a little dish of Star San, and I'll just put the caps on top of them. And then just before I actually crimp them, probably gonna recruit a second body for this because it'd be a lot easier. Actually, if I recruit a second body, we might actually do it at each one as we go. But then I'll just take the syringe and do 7.4 mils of the water into each bottle. Now, as near as my brain works, that should get me a very consistent amount. It's going to be a homogeneous liquid. Just how much sugar is going to be in it, I may lose a little to evaporation, but I'm not gonna boil it. I'm going to heat it until it's good and mixed and clear. Make a sip of sugar and be done with it. And so I shouldn't lose too much, but it's potential that I could lose some water. I might have lose some in the transfer, whatever. But whatever it is, it should be the same. And so as long as I use 7.4 mils of it in each bottle, I should have identical carbonation in each bottle. If that was bald eagle right there. If he's a little closer, I would switch the camera back around and try to show him to you, but he is not. He is quite a ways over there. He would just look like a speck in the sky, I would guess. See if we can turn me so that you can see where he is over there in the sky. Yeah, he's just a speck in the sky over there, so can't really see him. But but that's what I intend to do. I'm going to do that soon. I would expect that I'm going on, like I said, I'm going on vacation next week. This is Thursday. Anything that's beer related, it's got to be wrapped up before Tuesday. By Tuesday's cast, the Fug Nuggets, wherever it's going to be, I need to dispense a growler of that and take it to my brother-in-law. But that just needs to be right where it's at. I'm going to actually bottle condition these in my conditioning, or in my fermentation chamber. I'm just going to bottle condition them right there. It's only going to be, it's under 3 gallons worth. It's going to be, less than 30 bottles. I'll just line them up in there, leave them in there. And so that's the plan. There should be a day or two, if you're watching this, arrogant bastard, Gash, whomever, and you're like, there's a big flaw in your plan, put it in the comments. And I will let you know how it comes out, provided it comes out the way it, well, I'll let you know regardless how it comes out, but hopefully it will come out as intended. I think it's got a good shot. The chemistry seems sound. Like I said, I may have to adjust volumes later to get higher or lower volumes of carbonation, but I should have consistent carbonation regardless. So, that's about 5 minutes. I try not to keep the blog much longer than that. So, cheers, 17.